Joining us now is the author of the book, The Immigrant Exodus: Why America is Losing the Global Race to Capture Entrepreneurial Talent. He's the speaker at the upcoming World of Business Ideas on Innovation in New York on June 4th and 5th. Vivek Wadhwa, welcome to America's Forum. We really appreciate your time. And let me ask,
for having me here.
It's great to have you, Vivek. Let's talk about these tech mergers. Are these pending mergers, given the size of the companies, are these cause for concern?
I'm really worried about it because if you look at the state of internet access in the United States, it's pretty pathetic. It's extremely expensive, it's slow, and it's getting worse. It's not getting better as it seems. So anything which inhibits competition is bad. So we need to figure this out.
Well, tech companies argue that the mergers lead to new breakthroughs and further developments of technology, but has this been the case, in fact, in the past?
Okay, there's a difference between tech mergers and the merger of internet suppliers. I mean, in this case, Comcast is already a formidable company, and reducing the options for competition, reducing the options for getting cable internet is not a healthy thing. We need competition. Now, as far as tech companies go, some things are good, some things are bad. Facebook buying WhatsApp, no problem, because Facebook needs to now expand into new markets. And there's no monopoly over there. Anyone can come along and build a competitive technology. But here, you don't have the ability to easily compete with the cable giants as it is. It's like the airlines. We debated whether they should be merging together because we want more competition, not less. The same principles apply here as they do in mega industries.
Vivek, according to the Wall Street Journal, AT&T is currently pursuing a $50 billion deal to purchase DirecTV, the single largest satellite TV provider in the United States. If this deal goes through, what effect do you think that will have?
See, in this case, AT&T is entering a new marketplace, and it's not crowding out competition. If you started having DirecTV and Dish merging, I would worry. In the case of two companies from different businesses who might gain synergies, I'm less worried about that. Frankly, what I'm looking forward to is competition which comes out of nowhere from different industries. For example, getting back to Comcast and Time Warner, the best thing that could happen over here is if Google Loon, which is their new balloons. They're talking about helium balloons that deliver internet access, and Facebook is talking about delivering internet access via drones. And then Google is also working on Google Fiber. If these experiments become successful, suddenly you've now obliterated entire industries, because the entire cable industry will be under threat, as will the wireless, and AT&T will be under threat as well. Because imagine now if you have internet everywhere. Imagine if you have Wi-Fi everywhere. Why do we need cell phones? We will have smartphones that work over Wi-Fi versus having to use data and cell phone minutes, and we'll be able to deliver cable in a much more sensible manner. We'll now have almost unlimited bandwidth available through these new mechanisms.
So Vivek, it sounds as if you're talking about the economic doctrine of creative destruction, where innovation basically brings about the demise of previous industries based on outmoded technologies, and why it's very difficult to predict where that goes, but I hear what you're saying right there. Let me just ask you about another story. Sony posting a $1.3 billion loss in the fiscal year in March, attributing the loss to the exit from the personal computer business. But Sony's undergoing a dramatic restructuring, isn't it? It also, as part of this restructuring, it includes a huge diversification into real estate. Do you think that Sony's reported losses are actually came about courtesy of their new investments?
No, you're going to see more and more over the next decade. You're going to have the major players of the Fortune 500, the moguls as we know them, being wiped out by new competition, by new technologies. You're going to have tablet computers which cost practically nothing. They're going to merge with smartphones, and then you're going to have unlimited internet access available there. So you're going to have new technologies wiping out these leaders, and you're going to have new startups coming out of nowhere. I talked about WhatsApp earlier on. A company that comes out of nowhere being worth $20 billion, the most expensive technology acquisition ever. No one had even heard about what's happening in the United States almost before it became so valuable. So this is the future. We're going to have the big players being disrupted by startups that come out of nowhere.
Vivek Wadhwa, the author of The Immigrant Exodus, Why America is Losing the Global Race to Capture Entrepreneurial Talent. We thank you very much for your time. And I know those who will attend the World of Business Ideas on Innovation in New York in early June will enjoy hearing from you just as we did. We hope you'll come back and visit with us again real soon on America's Forum.
I'd love to, and it will be. I'm going to be talking about this destruction and new technologies.
Very good. Thank you very much. Creative destruction. What comes to mind? The experience of Eastman Kodak and what happened with photography in the United States in the wake of computers. We're not going away. We're going to use your computer technology and come right back here on America's Forum.